As far as Senate Bill 22, look, this bill was improved, and I'm grateful that it was, in fact, improved by the General Assembly, Matt Dolan's amendment. But we think it has a ways to go. And really, it's not so much about me. In fact, it's not about me. It would take, even if this were passed, this would take some time before it went into effect. But what we have to make sure we get right is how a future governor, not a Mike DeWine, future governor, can react to an emergency of any type that may hit the state of Ohio. And we can all dream up our worst case scenarios, but we do not want to leave the people of the state of Ohio defenseless. And we do not want to take these powers away from a governor and not think about what the future might bring and what might be coming through and be hit us with. So I think we have to be very careful. I fully understand the General Assembly's desire as a branch of government to be involved in discussion. You know, in the last few months, we've really ramped up our discussions with the state legislature. We're going to continue to do that. We want to hear from them. We want to have input from them. We're doing weekly calls, which, you know, we'd love to have any member of the General Assembly get on to talk about what they're seeing. As we look to the future, you know, our concern is the variant. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with that, but we do believe that with the masking and the power of the mask and the vaccine, that we're going to be able to see things get better, and that the spring is going to be a much more normal spring, we hope, than we have seen a year ago in spring. So we look forward, in summary, I guess, to working with the General Assembly to talk this through, to figure out how we can, you know, make sure they have the input they want and that they're part of this. But we don't want to be in a situation where a future governor does not have the tools that she or he needs to protect the people of the state of Ohio. That would be short-sighted. It could be tragic. So we can work this through, I think. It's going to take some effort on both our parts, and I'm willing to make that effort. We just have to be careful what we end up with. But I think things are going to continue to get better, we hope, and we're going to continue to work with the legislature, and we hope to come to some accommodation in regard to this piece of legislation.